Okay, we're here at Saba, and really excited about it. The menus are done apparently by the month, but they do seasonal food. Definitely, because like I can't get the matzo ball soup during the summer, only during the winter, and I don't know if they start serving it around October or November or something like that. But that's my favorite thing that Alon Shaya does. And also, we picked up this book. We wrote his book. Hopefully Alon will be here and he'll sign it for me. But it's for sale here at the restaurant. I thought he had a new cookbook at the restaurant. I brought that copy that I had anyway. And here we have what's called the salatif. And this is basically every single one of them. I wish that I could name them all, but let's see. I guess.
This is crudité.
Yeah, the crudité.
Pickled vegetables.
Okay, this is the beets, of course.
Cucumber. It should say on the thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember what this is.
And it seems like we might have had some of these things in Philadelphia, but this is a little bit different spread on it. So, and actually, I believe I'm going to ask Alon this if he shows up, but I think he grew up in Philadelphia. So we'll give it a shot. You gotta have this with the pita, of course. This is made homemade, I think in a wood-fired oven. Pretty sure get a little bit of this. Oh, and I love this stuff. Here we go. That's amazing. This is the leeks, right? Okay. And it really doesn't matter if you know what it's called. The important thing is that it's good. Okay, well, we just can't get enough, so we're going to take some of this home for our girls. And then this is the blue crab hummus. And I have a suspicious feeling that this is not kosher. This is crab. But we'll give it a shot, see what it's like. That hummus is mainly for my camera lady. She's the hummus fan. That's probably the best hummus I think I've ever had. That's amazing. It's the most popular dish in the restaurant. In fact, ask again. Who is it? Okay, no, we're here with the famous chef. Now, how many James Beard Awards do you have? One or two? Two. That's not bad. One's okay. What were they in?
Well, one was for Best Chef South, and the other was for Best New Restaurant.
And well deserved.
Thank you very much.
And that was for I'm not going to say any names, but that was for the former eponymous restaurant.
Yes.
Okay, that's what we'll refer to.
Yeah. Now we have Saba here, which we're at. You guys are having. Looks like you're having a nice spread for brunch.
Oh, and, it's amazing. It's wonderful.
And we have Safta in Denver.
And in fact, let me interrupt you with that.
Okay.
I met you here, and you told me about Safta. And I was there during one of the COVID waves. I mean, currently we're in the fourth wave of COVID right now, the Delta variant, and which is amazing that it's spreading in the South in the heat and humidity. But I was about to freeze to death because you couldn't eat inside. And so I was able to get a delivery order, and I got a big bucket of matzo ball soup and a bunch of other different foods, and it actually saved me from having to eat on the sidewalk in the cold. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, our team out there is incredible. Yeah. They really, throughout COVID, worked so hard and put themselves out there to make it happen, and it has been a roller coaster, but I'm so proud of them, and they are just so. It's the best food I've ever had.
I guess west of the Mississippi.
Well, good.
no doubt.
Good.
And you grew up in Philadelphia, right?
I grew up in Philly, yeah.
Okay.
Outside of Philly.
In fact, we just went there and we talked to I think a friend of yours, Michael Salamano.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does an incredible job.
Yeah.
Now,
it was really great.
I did say, and I told him that I thought that maybe he was doing a little bit better than here, but the thing is what I realized is that there's not as much competition.
Oh,
this is
it's
like
not a competition.
No, it's not.
He is one of the, he's one of like the greatest, and I've always looked up to him and admired him.
But I'm backtracking. I'm backtracking because the thing is the difference is that like here I'm coming off from Mr. B's and coming off from Galatoire's and whatever, and so you don't have that same, like when I went there, it was almost like tabula rasa. Like Reading Terminal was the best thing. You could get like Herschel's or something like that there.
Yeah.
But I want you to know, I really appreciate the fact you actually you were nice enough to come here to meet us.
Of course, yeah, totally, absolutely. And I hope you guys are having a good time.
I'm a big fan. In fact, it goes so far back that when you were running the eponymous former restaurant, I was going there all the time. In fact, my daughter was in Tulane. And every time there was a parent weekend, you noticed that there were all kinds of to-go bags with your last name on them, like all over the Tulane campus, like at the dumpsters or something, like with just leftovers. Yeah. And I went there, and it was not too long ago, maybe a year ago, and I had a case with some lawyers in New Orleans. Yeah. And I remember saying, like, I went to the former eponymous restaurant. I didn't call it that. I said I didn't enjoy it as much. All right, and they said, go to Saba.
Now you can come enjoy Saba anytime you want.
Yeah,
we're here and we're ready for you.
And then we'll get our book signed. You have this book too.
Yeah, the Shaya cookbook, an Israeli cookbook, which has also Southern and Italian ingredients in it and recipes. It's essentially the story of my life. And so throughout the book, all these recipes started popping up that kind of like followed my life along, and my journeys into Italy, into Israel, Philadelphia, the South, and New Orleans, and just really kind of shows that journey through recipes and how food helped me pivot my way through life and figure it all out.
Quite a journey too.
Yeah.
And now I know what when you say softa in the book and the recipes, that's from your grandmother.
Yeah, my grandmother was my softa.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And my Saba was my Saba. And now we're actually opening a grand Louisiana dining restaurant at the Four Seasons Hotel, which opens in the next month. So next time y'all are in town, you should
actually. I'm gonna be back in late August. I'm an editor. I'm on the editorial board for the Bar Journal.
Oh, great! Awesome.
Yeah, the Louisiana State Bar Association. The journal we would publish a bi-monthly magazine.
Sure.
And maybe what I could do is you'll be open by then at the end of August.
Well, probably sometime in September.
Okay.
End of August, September, but it's going to be just one of those, like, come, let your guard down, have a lot of fun, eat really great Louisiana cuisine, party. I can't wait to see it all come to life. It's going to be called Miss River.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely go there.
Yeah.
Let me ask you two things. Okay, then we'll sign the book and I'll let you go. But I appreciate you taking the time.
Of course.
One thing is for my birthday, I have a friend who's also a chef in Northeast Louisiana, which is a rare thing. Like he's a real chef. And I got matzah and I guess what was the sandwich? Was it Reuben? Yeah, I got Reubens and then I got sweet potato latkes with it. And and the everybody loved it. It was great. But what he did was he said he made this. He took corned beef and he took the corned beef fat to make a straw. Is that something that you think is okay?
That sounds like a really good idea.
It wasn't bad. It was delicious.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize it until
I'd be totally down for that.
And the second question is in this book you have the recipe for the matzo ball soup, but it's combined with the wedding.
Yeah, it's like a matzo ball wedding soup. So it's got like all of your little vegetables in there, like tomatoes. And,
so that's the difference. Because I was wondering, like, if you were going to reverse engineer it, because one of my favorite things is your matzo ball soup.
Yeah, and also
that's just I dream about it.
Yeah, it was in a chapter in which I was in between cooking Israeli and Italian food, and so the food that I was cooking at that time was kind of like ended up being a combination of all those things. And so the matzo ball wedding soup was born during that time.
So what I'm saying is, if I reversed engineered it to try to get to a pure matzo ball, I guess that would be possible from that recipe. Just eliminate what you did.
100%, absolutely.
Okay, and that's been primarily being
recipes are malleable. You know, they're all about having fun and doing whatever you're comfortable with.
Good deal. Well, I really want to thank you again for meeting us.
Of course, thank you so much.
You're a wonderful cook. You're amazing. In fact, you're a great addition to not only the South, but especially New Orleans.
Thank you so much.
I'm so happy you're here.
Please come visit us at Saba Restaurant when you're in New Orleans, and if you're ever in Denver, come see us at Saba.
Oh, definitely. In fact, more than anything else, Safta in Denver is you cannot miss that, because that would be like that would be sort of like a day without sunshine, in my opinion. My candlelight is not. You know, it is, because it's so much better than everything else. It really is.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
It's true.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we have one more dish to try here, which is I think it's the soft scrambled. I think it kind of reminds me of an omelet in its texture. There's a little sourdough bread. It looks like it's been toasted and grilled a little bit. Try a little bit of breakfast. No, that's light. It's tasty, and it seems like there's a little bit of the salmon. Well, there is salmon, but this is, I think it's like a little bit of Lebanon on top of it too. Let's try it again. Is it Lebanon?
Let's see. Goat cheese, salmon, roe caviar, scallions, and Bellegarde toast.
Well, it's a good combination. It really is. It's fun, and we've had a great time. I think this has been so far my favorite meal on this trip, which is saying a lot because I'm a Galatoire's fan to the nth degree, which I really enjoyed. I like Mr. B's as well too. These are all good places. It's wonderful. And this egg dish is, I wish I'd had this for breakfast. Actually. Okay, well, we'll check back with you later if we do something else.